What in the hell is going on? This is dealing with anxiety. Maybe I'm broken. I lock up. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fuck up. It's one of those things that's driving me insane. So, I'm just glad I don't have anxiety anymore. Anxiety. It gives me anxiety talking about it. I can feel my heart racing even just mentioning it. Anxiety sucks. I swear to you, you can see the frustrations I'm going through in the paint. And I'm hoping I can put those emotions into like what's going on. You know, like I'm dying back the lightning. It's overpower with the white. And then I brought back in the blue to set in the lightning. And then I'm gonna set the other one on top because I want it to look like those waves. It's like your faith. You ever go swimming in the ocean and you get to the water and you can't touch and it kind of scares you? It's the same thing with faith. You need to get in so deep that your feet don't touch and need to have the faith that it's there. And let God be that thing you put your feet on. I try to live my life by faith. I honestly try, I truly do, but I know I fail when I lock up on stuff like this. This is the one who accepted Jesus. So it's about not being able to contain grace. Well, it's busting out all these panels. See all the kadoosh. She got the kadoosh. It's like projecting the motorcycle. That's the goal, is to make that look amazing. One of those things, a battle. I know God's real, I know he's a thing, I know he's there to help me, and I know he's there to guide me, and I shouldn't have the fear, and I shouldn't feel the way I feel. And it makes me feel like my faith is weak, but at the same time, I believe it's just my anxiety kind of just making me not believe in the faith to calm my heart, and where I need to work on myself internally and realize that I can do amazing things, and it's me being in my own way. My wife gives me hell because she thinks I need therapy. I think of therapy as talking to the camera and actually mentally working these things out with you and going through your comments and reading those and seeing where your mindset's at and how you would deal with things. I honestly think that's better than going to any therapist. Sure, they're trained, but sure they're trained. Yeah, I just don't like therapy. I don't like going through that shit in a room. I'd rather talk to strangers about my problems. Thought of being in a room with some trained professionals fucking scares the shit out of me to prove maybe I'm broken. Yeah, it's a weird place to stop there. Awkward moment. But my wife's coming. My wife's coming, super excited. The wife's already started her drive because, so wife's in town right now. She's helping us organize, she's helping get stuff ready. Hi. Yeah. We're getting ready to leave Kansas. We're finishing up some projects. We're still working out of the shop here. Grace is about, well, I keep locking up on Grace, not gonna lie, but we're working on it. Cody's over fixing the bus. I suck at lighting.
Wow, that's really bright on camera. While I'm up here, I don't like it.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never cleaned these before, so it's a learning adventure.
Turn on these switches. Moment of truth. Well, so fingers crossed. Got the bus running, just had to charge the batteries and fix the one battery that was bad, start it up. Been probably about a year, so hey, it's going.
Look at that. Now you can say the shutters. Little bits. Little bits. Also really hope you guys have been liking our shorts. We've been doing quotes and I've been having a lot of fun with it. I like doing voices. I used to do voices for a lot of times on a lot of different mediums way prior to the internet. Super excited. But I'm happy to get back to doing like a vlog style. I'm happy to having fun with you guys. I want to walk you guys through what we've been doing and like so much stuff that's happened since last time I talked to you guys. I don't want to, sometimes you might get some videos that are more instructional, but I want to show you guys like more of what's going on in our lives. It's just like this piece right here, because instantly when I start doing it, I think of my best friend that took his life, and I think of the conversations we had. When I took the other paint job off on this, I'm competing against a paint job I was trying to create back then that me and him had talked about, but he had dreamed And I changed up a lot of things about it. Now mentally I fight that. You know, and yeah, I can get stuff done, but I can get stuff done a lot faster if I'm not locking up internally. I look forward to Grace being out of my life. I love this bike. I've put a lot of things into this bike, and I cannot wait for it to never be around me again. I want to stop feeling this way around it. I keep going through the motions, but I'm never allowing myself to actually be there. And I know I have more potential, but I lock up because I want to feel sorry for myself or I want to feel sad. It's one of those things that's driving me insane. Expectations are made up of fear and anger. When people get angry and when people get upset, it's because they expected a situation to come out a certain way. And when it doesn't come out the way they wanted it to, or the way they expected it to, people get upset and people get frustrated. It's something that happens in life. One thing I'm working on is changing my expectations, you know, really not having any, just kind of going with what's being created instead of expecting myself to be an expert. People don't try things because they don't think they can make it perfect. They won't build cars because it's not going to look like a chip foose ride in the end. They don't want to take the time to massage it. They're afraid to. They'll buy into it later, or they'll admire from afar. They're afraid that somebody's going to think their idea is stupid or how they fix something was stupid, when if it works, rock it. It's your ride, it's your creation. And I try and follow that in a lot of aspects. I run into a lot of problems. I build a lot of weird stuff, you know, and maybe I don't do it right. Maybe I don't follow the traditional rules or what's considered traditional, but that's their expectation. I try my hardest to try not to adopt others' expectations of things. Failure is just part of the process. The expectations is just not having any, just giving it a try and going. One of my fears right now is I've got this cool background going on. Everything looks great, but I'm afraid to put the lightning on top of it. Like, that's my next step. If I mess up, I'm messing up everything underneath. And then I gotta remember, I'm really good at doing lightning and I can cover, it's airbrushing. Mistakes happen and just change the design. I need to learn to be more okay with failure. I need to be understandable that I'm not perfect. I need to understand that and quit having the expectations that I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to fail. I'm going to fuck up. Let's get into it. You thought I left, but I didn't. I'm still here. Still here. Still here. Still here. Still here.